Well, would you look at this? 20 games in and we're fourth. We're still... We're not comfortably fourth, but we're comfortable with the fact that we can't really drop down. There's a few points separating fourth and eighth. Like we wouldn't be able to drop any lower than seventh, really. At least, unless we're 13 points above eighth. So anywhere from fourth to seventh, there's only a few points in there. I think there's 4 points. Yeah. So, oh well. Anyway, we did have a lot of games off camera the last time you would have seen. What were the last games that we played? It was Hearts and Rangers, wasn't it? Yes, back then. We have had not as good of a run as you may have looked at the start, but still fourth for a newly promoted side in the Scottish Premiership. What does it say about the quality of the Scottish Premiership? Or if we're just getting lucky, who knows. Anyway, last time out, obviously, a 2-1 victory over Hearts and a 2-0 loss to Rangers. That's a bit unfortunate. A 3-3 draw against Dundee. Dundee United, by the way. Very interesting game. It was sort of it was a bit of a tit-for-tat between Jordan Rhodes and Tyrese Mitchell, as Jordan Rhodes scored a 90th minute winner for them, because we were only 2-0, 2-3, it was 2-2 at the time, so I was like, fuck. He scored one out the box. It was outside the box as well, so I was like, okay, there's no saving it. It goes in. I was like, okay, scores in the 90th minute, bastard. I thought we were losing 2-3. Anyway, seconds later, the literal next highlight, Tyree Simpson does the exact same thing to Dundee United and scores almost an identical goal outside the box in the 90th minute to make it 3-3. It was insane. Let's try and watch the goals, because they're because it was actually epic. Like, it was one of the favourite games I'd seen. We're just going to watch the goals because it was hilarious. As you can see, here we go. This was the first goal. Blackman gets an assist, unfortunately, as I don't know what our keeper was up to there. Very poor to let Deontay Cole in, and we did start pretty poorly in this game. We were 2-0 down. As again, great goal from outside the box from Dundee. I was like, 2-0 already. I was like, bugger. But we come back. We send through Marcus Brown. Passes it through Ward. Bit sweaty, but it's a goal. We got one back before the halfway. We got a bit lucky there with Dixon Peters' assist to Simpson. And then this must be the 90th minute one. Straight to Rhodes. Bangs it. No one saving that. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, we kick off straight away. Hackney hefts it over the top to Simpson. He does the same thing. Fucking unbelievable game. Yeah, so we after that we thumped Patrick Thistle 3-0. It was great to get back to winning ways. 2-2 draw against Hibernian. 1-0 victory over Livingston. A 1-0 defeat to Aberdeen. A 2-1 defeat to Celtic, unfortunately. A 5-2 victory over St Johnson, which was fantastic. And a 3-2 loss to Rangers. We did look better in the second half. We were well and truly done. It was 3-0. It was an 80th minute goal and a 93rd minute goal that made us look better than it was. But then a 2-0 victory over St Mirren in our last game. And yeah... And that's what we've done off-camera, team. So it was a very interesting run of form. Obviously, today we've got Motherwell and Hearts, so we'll see how we go there. We've got Celtic in the Scottish Cup for fourth round, so I'm expecting to probably get knocked out of that one. We've already been knocked out of the Betfred Cup. We don't get to play in the Caramel Wafer Cup anymore, as we're in the I think we don't have a lot of money. We are spending over our wages, just because I have tried to get some players on free transfers. My job's very secure. Pretty pleased with that. David Smith never feels like he's going to leave. Fantastic. Anything about they just want to continue remaining in the Premiership, really. That's fine. We did have a couple of transfers, so if we go back to our outs, you would have seen a couple of players left. Cammy Kerr left for Burton Albion for $8,000. Not really much to say there. He wanted to leave. He's only played 5 games this season, so off he went. He was a bit of a backup, but he was our captain, so he's gone. That's fine. And Aaron Taylor Sinclair as well. He's gone to Inverness in the Championship for $20,000, which is a decent amount of money for us, especially Championship level. I don't know where they're getting the $20,000 from. I don't believe we ever spent $20,000 down in the Championship, but he's gone, and he was a good free transfer for the first few seasons. You know, he's a bit of a backup option on that left back position. He could play a bit further forward as well. Not too worried. He's only getting paid $750,000. He wishes he was getting paid $750,000. He's getting paid $750. So he's taking a bit of a pay cut, but that's all right. Anyway, we'll get into this this game. Oh, excuse me, I've just eaten and a bit phlegmy. We've got McAdams in goal. I'm going to bring Cumming back into the team as he's a bit better, even if he has been somewhat dodgy in goal as of lately. Fernando has agreed to join Genoa on a free transfer at the end of the season. His contract is expiring. He's not getting a new work permit. He doesn't qualify for a work permit, unfortunately, so we can't renew his contract. So he is going to be leaving us on a free. It's just fine. He gave us a good year of service, and he played a lot last season. So fair enough to Fernando there. Hackney, we're going to play in midfield. We do have Tom Field now. Granted, he is being paid $4,500 per week, which is quite steep actually for a backup left back. But yeah, he's finally joined, and we'll play Gallagher. I'll put Mellon on because I feel like they're going to complain about his game time. And Robinson as well. He's joining permanently when his contract expires. So yeah, fantastic. We've managed to sign him permanently, which would be fantastic, and for free as well. So yeah, anyway, this is going to be the team. Cummings in goal, Robinson, Tilt, Nate, Double O. We've got Brown, Patton, Hackney and Ward, Simpson and Dixon Peters up top, McAdams, Thomas, Fernando, Crawford, Gallagher, Souza and Mallon on the bench. And let's get into it. Let's try and beat Motherwell. And then let's try and get a decent run of form going, because we've been reasonably inconsistent. Granted, we are doing better than what we should be doing, so I'm not too displeased with how things are going. I'm actually pretty damn stoked. I set a points target. I said if we wanted to avoid relegation, we've got to get around that 30 to 40 points mark. We've already got there, so I feel like we have avoided relegation. As Dixon Peters, if he'd kept it down, we could have been a goal up. No such luck for us there with that chance. But yeah, now that we've met our target, really, highly unlikely as it is that we wouldn't earn any other points, I feel like we're probably safe from relegation as it is. Very unlikely to go down now. It's very unlikely we'll even be in the conversation for relegation. Currently, we're possibly even in a chance to play for the European spots. If we stay where we are, we'll go into that European playoff group. As O'Connor's header, that's unfortunate. He's offside. That's fine. It was O'Donnell. Yeah, if we stay where we are, I believe it's top 6 teams go to the European playoff spots, whereas the other bottom 6 go to the relegation playoffs. And we're comfortable, I believe, at the moment. So hopefully we should be competing for Europe, which is not something I thought we'd be doing for a couple of seasons yet, as Grant Ward heads in a cross from Marcus Brown for his 8th goal of the season. And not quite what I expected to be our first goal. A walled header is not a common sight, so it's pretty good. Great assist for the assister from Robinson. Uses a bit of skill, gets past him. Ward just manages to get one past their defender. And the goalkeeper. Fantastic. Yeah, so what I was saying with the... I need to check how many games it goes to before it splits off and we play the top 6. But I believe it's... Yeah, 5 teams get to go into European champ places, so we could be getting a group stage, or I don't think it's group stage, but we could get playoffs for Europa League or Conference League. Only Champions League, I think you have to win the league, so won't be expecting to see us in the Champions League anytime soon, as we, unfortunately, bit of a disaster at the back there. Yeah, you can finish top 5, you'll get, I think that's Champions League group stage, possibly Champions League playoff. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check that, and then there'll be like some Europa League playoffs, Europa League group stage, and maybe like another one. It depends on you. Whatever, but playing in Europe would be pretty cool. More money for the team. And also, more exposure on the grander stage for us as well, which would be great. Get some more reputation for the team, as we're going to be, hopefully, is that Tyrese Simpson? It is. 17th goal of the season, another header for us. Fantastic. What a corner. I kind of thought it was, kind of Curtis Tilt that had scored that, but no. Tyrese gets up at the same time. What a legend, though. 17 goals this season is phenomenal. Really wish we could bring him back. Things are going well. We know you're capable of even better. We weren't bad, so keep the run going. Yeah, if we could get some more exposure, and we could become we're going to become a threat in Europe, hopefully. Damn it. I was watching the highlight and I was like, is it actually going to come to something? It is. It's a goal. It's 2-2. It's only 62 minutes in, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't think Nati is particularly having his greatest game, so he is actually going to come off for Thomas. Luke Robinson's on a yellow. Dixon Peters isn't playing too well, so let's take him off for Mellon. Give him a bit of a go. Hackney and Patton are 2 pretty decent. He almost tries to get it through. I'm just looking. I was just trying to remember who. Now that Cammy Kerr was left, I was just trying to check who. To remember who I installed as captain is. Simpson. 2 bites? No. He has 2 chances, but no goal. So the new captaincy team is actually. It is Nati, actually, the guy I took off because he was playing pretty poorly. Nati's captain, and Patton is vice-captain. So, free kick from Souza. No goal. I think we could probably go a bit more attacking in these last few minutes. I'll take a 2-2 draw. Like, it's not the end of the world. Unfortunately, Hearts are catching up. We do play them next, so we do need to get a bit better if we want to make a bit of a gap in there. Just kind of want to finish. Love to be able to finish in the not the tactics. Where are we going? Premiership. I'd love to be able to finish in the top 5. That'd be great, especially with St. Johnson coming right behind us. As you can take a look, 10 games. We have 10 games. We've won 4 draws and 7 defeats. So. It's not the worst. And let's take a quick look at the rules. So after the legal split after 33 games. Okay, so we still have quite a while. Okay, here we go. So you get first place, you get the Champions League group stage. Second, you get a 3rd qualifying round. 3rd place, you get a Europa League playoff. 4th is a qualifying round for the Europa Conference. and you get second leg if you finished 5th. So not too bad. We probably want to aim for that fifth spot. Playing in the Europa League, even if we don't get into the group stage, would be a phenomenal achievement. So that's where I'm aiming for now. What was that? Burnley put up by extending Mellon's deal. Oh yeah, they gave him a new contract, have they? They have indeed, just by a year though. He hasn't really been too good for us. I don't think he's a League One. Yeah, he's not really at the standard that we probably should have signed, but that's all right. We got Tyrese Simpson, who just bangs them in. Unfortunately, he is finishing his loan very shortly. He was here last season, 13. He scored 6 in the Cup, which is quite astounding as well. For someone with only 12 finishing, he bangs them in reasonably well. Wondering if we can sign him on another deal. We'll have to wait and see if we can get him back on loan. If we could buy him permanently as well. He seems to love it here, so... Right, back for another game, this time against Hearts, and basically just going to use the same team. Only real difference is Astley coming in for Tilt. Otherwise, same. Yep, as you can see, one change. So, hopefully we get a victory here, because even a draw doesn't help anyone. We're level on points. It's only goal difference that are keeping us in fourth place, I should say. As you can see there, both on 22 games, 35 points each. So it's a crucial battle for the both of us, and obviously Hearts have the possible slight advantage of being potentially a better team, as Brown's got a chance here. He's been tackled. That's a penalty. Tyrese, can he make his tally 18 for the year and send us 1-0 up less than 10 minutes into the game? Fantabulous opportunity. Fantabulous opportunities. Oh my god, he skied the fucking penalty. How has he done that? I've never seen him miss. My guy, what are you doing? We're playing at home, and he wants to take a penalty like that. My nan could have scored that. At least my nan would have hit the target. My god. That's an absolute peasant of a penalty. Disgrace. Anyway, another chance now. Ward on the wing, gives it through to nobody. The opposition, really. Nate now. To Hackney and to Dixon Peters. He's got a shot. Curve was not too bad. It could have sneaked in. It didn't look like it would have. It would have been very unlikely, but, you know, the possibility is always there for a wayward shot. The draw, again, helped nobody. We do look like the better side with a bit of goal difference, the better possession. Pass accuracy, passes complete is better. So we just need to do what we did in the first half. I've pissed everybody off. I said you defended well, and they were not happy about that, despite the fact that we haven't seen a single highlight of Hearts troubling our goal. As I say that, though, what's the bet? They're going to go and score. We're going to get FM'd in this game. I can feel it. Here we go. Brown on the attack, cuts in through the middle, sends through Patton. Oh, Patton's first chance. Poor thing. He couldn't really afford to take a touch, so oh well. But here we go. Ball's up in the air. Double O heads back down to Cumming, passes it to Nate and back. Over the top, Dixon Peters. Can he get the header? He can't. Sweeney heads it on back to Hearts. And could we see something happen for the opposition here? Sangs running down the wing. Heads it in. Pollock. Oh, it's over the bar. Unlucky. But they're starting to get confident. We don't need that. I'm going to encourage the team, as, again, they've got another chance. It just seems to be the lucky end. We had plenty in the first half. They are having plenty in the second. Let's see, what can we do? Can we get the ball off Devlin? No, Holland. Oh my goodness. He had a decent chance there, but he's blown it. Don't really want to change a huge amount. Lowry now gives it to O'Hora. over the top. 60 minutes in. What can we change? We could go wider, more direct, less tempo, be more expressive. See if that does anything for us. Astley playing it out now. I don't know what he was trying to do with that ball. Just giving it straight back to Hearts for them to have yet another opportunity, as we've done fucking nothing in the second half, which is piss poor. It's Pollock. He puts it through. They don't deserve the goal, but they're going to get it anyway, and I'm going to change Brown. Sousa's coming on. Can change Hackney as well for Lyon. We need a bit of creativity. We need a bit of players that can do a bit extra. Believe both Sousa and Lyon can do that. They bring something different to this team. Can we do anything? Robinson's been pretty average. Yeah, Patton probably could have taken off. Dixon Peters, again, poor form at the moment. We'll take him off as well. I'm actually going to berate the team at the moment because, you know, now we're dropped to 5th. Now we're playing full time. It's a 1-0 loss. It is what it is, but I'm extremely disappointed. We shouldn't have missed that penalty to begin with. You should have scored that. Should have at least put it on target. I absolutely hate losing. That was one of the social media quotes, and I have to agree with them. I hate losing too, especially when we've done so well, and now Hearts have the advantage over us. We've lost 8 games. We've almost lost as much as we've won. Thankfully, we're not St Mirren, who have lost 14 games and only won 1. So who did they win though? Patrick Thistle. They've only won twice. Motherwell and Hibernian. They've also lost 14. Both have a negative 24 goal difference. Terrible. But Livingston, they've got a bit of breathing room. 8 points clear. And then 10 points clear is 8th. So as long as we don't slip down any lower than 6th, which we can slip to 7th, but then we'll be in this relegation group, which isn't the end of the world. We can probably top that pretty easily. But we want to be 6th or more. We need Hearts to lose the next game. We're not going to catch up to Aberdeen in 3rd. But yeah, pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's going to do it for this game. Why does it look like this? Go back to, yeah, there we go. How many games have we played now? Okay, so 22. So there's still another 11 games before it splits off. Splits off after 33. And there's only... okay, so there's only like 5 games. So you only play each team in your half once. So that's fine. I'm just going to bring it back. St Johnstone and Motherwell. They're going to be pretty big games for us. If we look at the Premiership, it's Dundee and St Johnstone. Motherwell we should be able to get a point against, but if we beat St Johnstone, that's going to be great. So we're going to do that. We're going to bring you back for those 2 games. Pretty clear. So look forward to that. We've got Dundee and Celtic and Aberdeen before we do St Johnstone and Motherwell. So that's going to be tough. It's also January, so we're still looking at bringing in some signings. We actually don't have bugger all money, as you can see. So we'll have to wait and see what we can bring in. Hopefully something good. Maybe sell a couple of players. I'm still trying to get rid of Curtis Tilt. He wants to leave. No one wants to buy him. No one wants to pay the price I want to sell him for as well. But just trying to make my money back at least, you know. Oh well. Anyway, thanks a ton for watching, folks. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace, love, and Jesus. Bye-bye.